I seriously struggled to build muscle and strength in the beginning of my lifting journey. I wanted to get strong, I wanted to build my muscle, but it just seemed impossible to do so. I trained every day. I added more and more exercises, more sets, but somehow I still didn't gain strength. And I spent months and months and months plateauing. I built a pretty good foundation in the beginning of my journey, in my first bulk, but then I plateaued. And I didn't gain any strength for almost a year until I found a training method, philosophy that's very unconventional, that's not really talked about that much. When I saw someone on YouTube talking about this method yesterday, and I was like, yeah, another one. Because it's not really used that much today, nowadays. But this training method changed. I'm gaining strength like crazy since I've been training this way. And I learned this from Max Uceda and Alex Leonidas. And this method is basically just doing 1 to 2 sets per exercises, but taking every single set near very close or to total failure. So instead of focusing on the volume, you focus on the intensity of every set. And since I've been training this way, the gains I've been getting have been crazy. They have been amazing. I've been gaining strength every week, even though I'm not really bulking right now. Every week gaining strength. And some weeks I gain I add like 2-3 reps on almost every exercise on some weeks. Like, it's been really crazy. And I'm really grateful that I found this training method because it's truly life changing. So the way you can do this is you just reduce the sets, and I would recommend you in the beginning to actually reduce all the sets to 1 set per exercise. And you really focus on increasing your intensity, because intensity is a skill that you're probably not really good at if you're not trained it directly. When you do 5 sets per exercise, it's really hard to increase your intensity, your training intensity. Because you know, okay, yeah, if I mess up this set, I still have a few sets afterwards. Even if I don't take the set seriously, I can redeem myself in the later sets. But when you don't just have 1 set per exercises, it really helps to really be focused and intentional with that set and really push it. That's what I did. I first went down to 1 set per exercises, and then I slowly went back up to 2. And that period of time where I just did 1 set per exercises really taught me how to train hard. It really taught me how to train hard. And then when I really felt like I kind of become good at the skill of really pushing myself, at really going to my limits, that's when I added another set. And now I'm doing 2 sets of exercises, and I'm not going to do more. I'm going to stay here at 2 sets of exercises. And sometimes I'm maybe going to take 1 exercise and I'm going to do just 1 set. So I'm going to stay in the 1 to 2 sets per exercise range. And it's been working really well. It's been working amazingly well. The gains I've been getting have been crazy. And I wish more people talked about this training method, because a lot of people talk about, hey, do 3 times 10, 5 times 10, something like that. 5 sets per exercise, 3 sets per exercise, but no one talks about 3 sets per exercise, even though it's so effective. There's no rule, there's no golden rule saying that you need to do at least 3 sets. There's no rule or something like that. Some people think it's like ingrained in the paper, or it's been scientifically proven that 3 sets per exercise is the minimum. No, there's no rule saying that. If you train to failure, doing 1 to 2 sets, it's more than enough. If you do like 4 to 7 exercises, I would say do 1 to 2 sets per exercise and do like 3 to 7 exercises per session. That's what I'm doing. Today I have a pull workout and I'm going to do 7 exercises, and each exercise I'm going to do 2 sets. So the first exercise I'm going to do pull-ups, and then I'm going to do seated rows, and then I'm going to do barbell curls, like bicep curls. Then I'm going to do hammer curls. Then I'm going to do shrugs. Then I'm going to do elbows, back shrugs, a new shrug that I learned. And then I'm going to do farmer's carry. So there's 7 exercises in total. And it's not like I'm doing multiple exercises for each muscle group. I'm doing some compound exercises, and then I'm focusing on some small parts of my body, some smaller muscle groups through isolation exercises. And that's why I came up. So I see I do farmer's carry for abs and forearms. That's why I do farmer's carry, and I found it very effective to really build my grip up. And building my grip really helps me with all the other exercises, because when I have a stronger grip, I'm stronger at the pull-ups, I'm able to hold myself longer on the pull-up. So for each pull exercise, you need to have a pretty strong grip for almost each pulling exercises. Because sometimes if you don't have a strong enough grip, your grip is gonna give up on you before your back. So you really need to train it, or your biceps. You really need to train your grip. And I've been doing farmer's carry recently, and it's been really training my grip. Especially me, I'm someone who has like pretty small forearms. So doing farmer's carry really, like, it teaches me, it throws my forearms a little bit, and I've been gaining strength. So that's something I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, because it teaches you how to actually use your forearms. In the past, I used to train my forearms doing some like thrust body curls, things like that. And it's pretty effective to gain size in your forearms. But most of the time in the real world, you don't use your forearms to do like do like cross body curls. You mostly use them to hold something heavy things in like a isometric position. Maybe hold yourself hanging or holding some groceries. That's most of the time you use your forearms in that way. Of course, you also hold it to do some other things, but very often in the real world, I think it's very important to do some kind of carry training, of carrying things, heavy things around in the gym, because it's very similar to what you often do in real life. But yeah, I went off topic here. This training method philosophy, 2 sets per exercises, has been very effective. So I would recommend to try it out. Like I said before, first start by doing 1 set per exercise and really teach yourself to really take every set to failure. In the beginning, you won't be able to. You'll notice that you actually don't. You might think that you train hard, but it's likely that you don't even train as hard as you think you do. It's very likely. I used to think I was training to failure. I was like leaving like 4-5 reps in the tank when I used to think that I was going to failure. You probably not train as hard as you think you do. And doing that 1 set per exercise, and really tell myself, I'm not letting go of this weight. It really taught me. And it took time. Even in the beginning, I used to think, yeah, I'm going to fail now, that I'm doing only 1 set. No, it took some months before I actually discovered what true failure was. And true failure, if you're able to just go to failure like, easy, no, then you're not really good to failure. When you go to true failure, it's painful and scary. Of course, I still enjoy my workouts and I still enjoy the sets, but especially on there's some exercises where going to failure is fucking scary. It's scary. So really learn the skill of pushing the intensity, but learn to do this with good form, of course. Good form. You control the eccentric. You really go to the full range of motion. You control the eccentric. You control the whole movement. Very important. You don't cheat any reps. You really push through every single rep, and you don't cheat. Correct form on every single rep, even the last one, even the most difficult rep. You make sure you keep that perfect form. Don't cheat. And really, if you're able to really go to failure and push yourself to the limit whilst keeping up good form, then you get to a level where you can be pretty proud of yourself. Because I really think training to failure is a skill that many people don't have. And it's a skill that you can level up. It's a skill that you need to train on a regular basis if you want to level up. You need to train and train it and train over and over and over and over again. So yeah, that's all I had to say here. Don't worry if it's comfort. Chase it.